Hello everyone, and today we have the Montana Gore-Tex Mitt by, of course, the North Face. This mitten has a lot of great features on it, and as you can probably tell by the name, it's got Gore-Tex on it, which means the price will be up, but the quality also goes up, so sometimes it's worth paying that little extra to get some of the special features. Alright, so on the outside of the mittens, you'll notice on men's and women's, it has sort of a like a rough exterior of this sort of Gore-Tex-like material, and what it does is that just keeps all of the bad things out, keeps everything away, and by doing that, it's just like with the North Face jacket, right? You're gonna keep all the elements outside, all the rain, all the snow, all the water. But the only real differences between the men's and the women's is this pattern on the outside, which doesn't really have any effect that I found on them. Has this part right here is the same on both, and then it goes and it has a different pattern for the fabric at the front. Alright, so again, men's, women's, both have a really nice thumb with the lining on the outside that helps to keep all the moisture and stuff away. And they both have this really great grip pattern right here that helps to hold on to things, use a saw. Use shovels, use poles, whatever you're doing, right, out in your winter activities. So that's really great. They also both have adjustable cufflinks so that you can get it nice and snug around your wrist when you're going out skiing, and doesn't let any wind catch up inside. So that's a big plus. So they both have this really awesome like wrist strap kind of band that you have. So you put it on and then your mitten's attached to you, right? Just like when you were a kid or just like when you're playing the Wii. So on top of that, they also have these neat little like rings at the top of each mitten. And what that's really helpful for is, you probably know, when you use a mitten, it's not easy to hold or pull on to something this small, or just even this mitten part, right? So what they've done is they've added this little loop, and you can pull it on and hook onto it. Alright, so right here is this little clip, right? And really cool thing, which most mittens have nowadays, so it's not just special to North Faces, but it's definitely something you would want to look for, is they clip together. So now, you hold on to them with one hand, or, if you put them in your bag, they're not going to be lost or separated, and you won't have one mitten and then not be able to find the other. They're both here, they're both attached, and you're good to go when you need to with just one simple pull. Alright, so I wrapped the mitten down a bit just so you can see how nice and warm the inside is. So it's really quite fluffy and quite a nice fleece, and it's really warm on your hands, and the thumb fits really well. But what is great about these mittens is this little inside divider that they have. So it's a mitten, but it's got glove separators. So each one of your fingers has fleece around it to help keep it that extra bit warm, which, if you're out skiing or shoveling snow and it's cold out, that deserves a double thumbs up. Because then you're going to stay warm no matter what you're doing, where you're doing it, and you have the warmth of a mitten mixed with the security of having a glove on, because all your fingers are in there all snug and they're not just going to move around and stuff like that. So it is really quite another great innovative piece, just like this little hook. Alright, so that's been the Montana Gore-Tex Mitt by the North Face. These are around 80 to 90 Canadian or US. They're really great mittens. They have a lot of great features on them. You got to see a bit of them out in action in the snow. So let me know what you guys think down below, and any other gear you want reviewed. And we'll see you next time.